and I said this before, Lehmann had actually played a really good match, so I thought, well, he was probably the one on top of the two goalkeepers.
How do you sum that up?
Well, I think if you're summing up, it would be daylight robbery, but at the same time, congratulations to Arsenal. They showed tremendous resilience under pressure. The scenes at the end are absolutely fantastic, but it's always hard to take being beaten up penalty, sure, but especially hard if you've dominated the game and should have won by 4 or 5. And I mean, well, what do you say? I mean, about Manchester United, there's been a flaw all season long. They've created the chances and just couldn't finish it off, and today was exactly the same.
Well, he never featured today, but he's willing to talk to us. Thierry Henry is with Ivan.
Thierry, it's very noisy. I hope you can hear me. How was it for you today? A different perspective on the FA Cup final?
Well, it was strange to be on the bench and obviously to not be able to help my team. But at the end of the day, you know, I said before the game that we could have done it. We've done it. And, you know, I feel a bit, to be honest, for Man United because they played well. You know, I know how they feel because we lost it against Liverpool without maybe deserving to lose it. And at the end of the day, you know, your name is on the cup. But you know, you have to give credit to Man United because today they played well.
Does it feel the same because you were playing?
Well, it can't feel the same. Obviously, I know you don't get a medal also, even though all the lads out there, you know, are wearing the suit has been involved in the FA Cup. But that's the way it is. You don't play the final, you don't get any medal. But you know, it's a team thing, as you saw. You know, everyone was happy. When Patrick scored the winning goal, you saw that everyone came on him, jumped on Jens. I mean, it was amazing.
Great scenes behind you, Thierry. There's a great spirit here, isn't there?
Yeah, it is. All the time people try to say that there is not a great spirit here, but you can see that today.
Enjoy the celebrations if you can.
Yeah, thank you. I will try to. With my suit, it's a bit difficult. Thank you.
Thank you.
Arsene Wenger there lapping up the applause, but I think you can tell underneath it all he knows they got away with it. So.
Well, I think the Arsenal players and the manager are very honest in interviews, and there's nothing else you could be because Manchester United dominated the game right from the start, better the chances, better the play, better of everything, and yet, you know, the resilience that Arsenal did show under pressure was commendable. But I mean, people look back in this game and think that how did Arsenal manage to hold on and actually win in penalty kicks?
2 hours they kept a clean sheet in against the utmost of pressure.
They did, and like we said before, Jens made a couple of really good saves. He did do a couple of mistakes which could have cost us, but like it didn't in the end. And you know, like I said, you have to say when it comes down to penalties, it's all about who's confident, who fancies it. Arsenal boys really worked. They took 5 really, really good penalties.
Just proves the point. When the goalkeeper is playing like Jens Lehmann did today, it just transmits into the rest of the team. They defended so well against an immense Manchester United pressure, and they knew the goalkeeper behind him. He was on the mat or on the game here.
A couple of errors there for the Arsenal players, Ian. Putting tracksuits on. 20 years' time, they'll think you never started the match. Never ever put your tracksuit on.
Schoolboy error. Schoolboy error.
Never put it on.
You always take the
You
top
take it
off.
off for the pictures.
So when in the picture, you tell your grandkids you were playing.
Philip Sendros wants to talk to us.
Does he?
First of all, congratulations. How was it for you today?
It was great. It was a close game till the end, and we won on penalties at the end. That's great for Arsenal and for the crowd here.
The last few months have been amazing for you. You've been very successful. Were you surprised, though, that you had a place in the starting lineup today?
That's the coach's decision. I tried to make it hard and train hard in training to make it hard for him, and that's what I did. And I hope everyone is enjoying it today because we did great, and we keep focused till the end, and to win this trophy at the end of the season, to a difficult season, we show that we're one of the best teams in England.
Very last question, because you want to catch up your teammates. How does it feel right now in front of your Arsenal supporters, having won the cup?
That's great. That's my first trophy, taking part of the team, so that's great for me in front of this crowd. I enjoy it very much.
Enjoy the rest of it. Well done.
Thank you.
I've got a feeling the celebrations are gone for some time.
Some happy faces. And even in a wider context, having watched that match, I think if Arsenal had been beaten, it was a long way back for them in the Championship next season. Now, you know, we're winning this cup, winning this trophy, they can sort of regroup and come back renewed and refreshed.
think Man United as well, they're going to come back next season. They're going to be a major force next year. They're not going to be happy with what's happened this season.
You have to give credit to Manchester United. I mean, they've performed remarkably well for a long period of time.
I think they've done really well in the FA Cup. I think they've probably been the best team. Apart from the one game at home to Exeter, they played some exciting FA Cup stuff. I'm not sure about the performances in the league. I think they've been too inconsistent.
I think for the Manchester United players in the dressing room, it will be scant consolation that they perform well in the tournament. And really, I mean, if you're in that dressing room at the minute, it will be despair, total despair.
But they should. I mean, they should have won this game easily because they had the chances to win the game, and they know that. They know they didn't take the chances. And you had great performances from Ronaldo. I thought he was brilliant. I thought Roy Keane was immense in midfield. But Wayne Rooney, I hate to talk about this fella because what can you say?
We talk about him a lot. Yeah. Well, let's remind ourselves how things panned out. We had to wait over 2 hours for a goal, and when it came, it was in a penalty shootout. And the all-important miss, of course, came from an unlikely source. Really.
Well, technically, Paul Scholes is so good, and I mean, it's heartbreaking to miss, but it is a bad penalty.